It's a little swampland out here. Alright, I wanted to make a video about becoming the person or becoming a person worthy of living the life that you want. And I kind of see that a lot, and I see that with myself, is that we get so entitled. We think just because we desire something that we deserve it. But that's not the case at all. If you want something, you gotta be in alignment with that desire. You can't just desire something, and that's the law of attraction right there. A lot of people think, okay, I watched The Secret, I read some law of attraction books. I just gotta visualize and sit down and think about what I want. But it's not that simple. You have to become the person worthy of that life that you desire. You got to be in vibrational match with your desire. You have to feel like you deserve it. You have to offer value. If you want to be whatever it is you want to be, let's say you want to be like a professional chef, or you want to be an actor. You have to be somebody that gives value. You have to be somebody that is worthy of that life. If you want a good relationship, you have to be a good lover. You have to be a good communicator. You have to be somebody worthy of a good relationship. Some people say, I'm in this shitty relationship. Why can't I find somebody? All my friends, they're toxic. I don't like them. Well, who are you then? How are you attracting these situations? If you are attracting shitty relationships, shitty scenarios, shitty friendships, what does that say about you? And that is taking responsibility, and that is hard to do. Your ego doesn't want to accept that. It wants to blame and point fingers and say, no, this isn't my fault, this is somebody else's fault. And it puts the responsibility on the outside. And yeah, it feels good. Yeah, it's like, okay, I could blame other people. I don't have to worry about this. Oh, it's their fault. I'll never be successful. I'll never do what I want to do. I'll never be who I want to be because the way I was raised, my friends, where I live. So automatically you lose all power. You lose all ability to change your life. And you don't want to live like that. You have to take responsibility for yourself. You have to take responsibility for who you are. And that could be painful. Sometimes becoming who you want to become is painful. It's not easy to change your habits. It's not easy to change who you are and take responsibility. Because when you take responsibility, you're accepting, I have caused this shitty situation in my life. I am where I am because of who I am. But that's also very powerful. If you could realize, damn, okay, yeah, this sucks, I'm not where I want to be because of myself, but you're also well, if I got here because of who I am, I could go where I want to go by changing myself. So you're not saying, because of how I was raised, or because of the past, or my current situation, that I can't be who I want to be. No, you're saying, okay, if I just take responsibility, if I go through the pain of realizing that I've caused the situation, then that's where you could change. That's where growth happens. And it's not going to be easy. People are going to tell you, just law of attraction, sit down, visualize, think about it. No, but you really got to take responsibility. You really got to write down, be aware, journal, have talks with yourself, meditate, and really get in alignment with who you are. Get in alignment with the energy you give to other people. Get in alignment with really what you're giving out to the world, the presence you have. And take power, take charge. Don't stop blaming other people. Maybe you have every right to. Maybe you have been wronged and you have had shitty circumstances, but that could either hinder you or that could be your biggest strength. It's like you're like clay, and those situations are molding you to be stronger. If you don't go through any failures, you're not going to grow. I don't know many people that are successful. I don't know many billionaires, millionaires, that didn't fail, that didn't struggle, that didn't have to take responsibility. Imagine if you're going after something and you're failing and you're just like, it's their fault. You know, I just didn't get a good education, it's because of this or that. Okay, then you are pretty much telling yourself you're gonna stay in that reality. You're pretty much molding yourself to be your lower self. And to be your higher self is to accept that I have created this. You know, of course there's gonna be external circumstances, but it's how you deal with that. It's how you overcome that. It's who you become that really matters. It's who you are that really matters. It's not what you do or what has happened to you. It's who you are. Just remember that.